In 20 minutes, the third round of the FA Cup in Match of the Day. First on BBC One, the main evening news and sport with Peter Sissons and Rob Bonnet.
Russian artillery starts to destroy the centre of the Chechen capital, Grozny. But the Russians lose a top general in the onslaught, and the West pleads again for the guns to stop. Police hunting the Park Hurst escapers admit they had at least a 75-minute start to get off the Isle of Wight. And show business remembers Larry Grayson, who's died at the age of 71. Good evening. Russian forces trying to put down the rebellion in Chechnya have responded quickly to their new orders to get it over with. In line with yesterday's decision by President Yeltsin's inner cabinet, they've laid down a hail of fire on the centre of the capital, Grozny. The Russian government conceded that Chechen separatists were putting up bitter resistance, and the Russians have lost a top general in the fighting. But in the West, Germany's Chancellor Kohl called the bloodshed complete madness and urged Mr. Yeltsin to negotiate. Chechen fighters appealed to the West for help. They said the Russians were destroying the city.
This was the view from inside Grozny's presidential palace early this morning as the Russians again attacked it and again set it on fire. But even as the building burned, Chechen rebels in the bunkers below did their war dance. These men call themselves Smerdniki, death warriors. They've said goodbye to their families, confessed their sins, and they're ready to die. For many of them, it will come to that. Chechen casualties get makeshift medical care inside the palace. But right now, they must be in the most dangerous place on earth. Exactly 1 week after the battle for Grozny began, the Russians have been stepping up their assault on the city. Today is Christmas in the Russian Orthodox calendar, but all President Yeltsin's troops were giving Grozny were mortars and shells and rockets.